I'm like, man, I'm so tired of like the T's and MG. I'm really tired. Yeah, I knew we were live, but every Gator fan want that college football. Oh, I they switched the name. I agree. Excited for it, you know. One, my bad. I had to turn that thing down. They switched the name of the game. They white don't understand the history of this game. She thought I was the only person talking about it and the only person excited. And dude, I listen to a lot of sports podcasts to do homework and do a lot of research. And brother, everybody in the Gator Nation, Alabama Nation, Miami, wherever you at, grown men that's only talking about EA Sports College Football 25. That's our man. You know what? And guess what? And I'ma still dedicate the same time that I dedicated back then when I didn't have a job, I didn't have any. I'm gonna tell you now, man. And I know we have women, and I need you women to understand. I'm gonna help you guys out right now. I'm gonna help you out. All the ladies in the, out there with the husbands between the ages of well, they get married early now, so we're gonna say 19 to like 45, 50 years old. Us being 60 years old waiting for this game. But if you don't want to get your man anything else for the rest of the year, and you buy him this game, you straight. We wouldn't even care if you didn't get no. You forget birthday, you can forget Christmas. Guess what we gonna tell our homeboy? She bought me that college, bro. End of discussion. 4 years, bro. It feels like yeah. Man, I like how they to be honest with you, I like how they combine the people that used to make the game and added people who are known with the new technology because people have to understand when the last game was created, it was created for the Xbox 360. We are three systems removed from that. Like the graphics are gonna be crazy in my opinion. The only thing that worries me, I hope it's close. I don't know if people remember this, but I hope it's closer to Game Breaker than it is to Madden. When that comes to like not the graphics, but the moves, the mascot, it's all about the crowd. You actually see the crowd. They don't even show the fans in Madden. I don't think people even notice that. They don't even show the fans in Madden, like the crowds at all. And like I said, I'm excited for just the college feel again. I think it's gonna be weird to see the last name of the players because I'm used to seeing number 15 or number 13 until that first recruiting class when you have like half a team is number 13 and the other half of the team got names. So I'm excited. I'm wondering if they're gonna be able to do I don't know if old heads remember this. Back in the day, you used to play with a college player, Road to Glory. You used to save that player on your memory card, the little memory card that you had to stick in, and then you had to take that memory card and transfer that stuff over to the Madden year over. The next year Madden. Man, if they do that this time, oh man. Road to Glory, it's gonna be on people ain't gonna see their kids, people ain't gonna see their husbands. I'm telling you, man. Look at my that's all they're gonna do. He's sending we're gonna keep talking about we're talking about EA Sports, college football, college football 25. I think the last game they did was called NCAA 14. Uh, a big change. 11 years later, we get a new game. 11 years, and I feel like we've been waiting on it for a long time, and we apologize for starting it even man, we don't start the podcast 10 minutes in and talk about this video game. Didn't even tell these people where they at. We would like to welcome y'all to Deep Swamp with your boy Q and my brother MG. And we are here live from the swamp. Come to bring y'all some Gator news. It's been a while. It's been a while. We miss you. So, what's been go ahead and do it quickly. What's been new in your life, man? Let the people know what's going on with you. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Well, when it comes to myself, I ain't nothing been, just work. Um, shooting these music videos, taking these pictures, on the side, selling these parts. You know what I'm saying? Miss this. This is my fun part of, life and everything. And speaking about the Gators, man, it lifts my spirit. It makes me want to keep going when it comes to actually paying attention to this during the off season. You know what I mean? Um, and best believe there is no all season in Gator Nation. There is no all. We're gonna start out speaking about the Florida Gators basketball team. I gotta give mad respect to Todd Gold. You doing your thing. I was talking trash when we was 11-6 and 1-3 in the SEC just a month ago. Literally just 30 days ago. Now them boys are on I think an 8-game winning streak. Um, they are 8 or 9. I can't remember, but they've only had 4 losses in conference play. They're ranked number 24 now in the country, with big wins against Kentucky and Auburn. Both was ranked in the top 15 at the time. Um, I don't know what to say, man. We had the lowest recruiting class in the SEC, right? But yet we have the best freshman in the SEC to me. I mean, I gotta give Ty Golden his credit. I mean, AKA Portal Guy, Mr. Ty Golden Portal Guy. I just he shocked me, man. This team shocked me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I talked crap. You was the only one kept telling me. I gotta, admit that you was right. Uh, you kept telling me we got a good team. Them boys just need to gel together. I just told you they win one and then they'll be trash again. Uh, it's just I gotta show respect to them and love. What you think, man? How do you feel about what's going on, man? You can't tell me you ain't shocked. You seen this coming? Mm, yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought, brother. I mean, proud of him. I mean, I'm proud of him. Like I said, the only thing that I feel like the team could fix, and the one thing that I will complain about is us blowing leads. Uh, we've had the, the last 8 games, I'll say 6 or 7 have been very close. And the only reason they've been very close is because we let teams come back. We'll have a 10-point lead, 15-point lead, 20-point lead. And we play kill the clock for some reason. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. That's about the only thing that I can see that I have a problem with when it comes to the basketball team. I feel like we're getting hot at the right time. Because March Madness people is actually in March. So it's the perfect time to get hot and the perfect time for your leaders to show who are the leaders. And Walter Clayton has shown that, Pullen has shown that, the freshman Hog. Um, I, I don't know what's going on with these Australian boys. These boys from all these Turkey and Australia and Hungarian and all that. Man, these boys can barely speak English, but them boys can ball. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I don't know. How you got anything more to say about the basketball team more than we shot? One question. Do you think we're gonna make a deep run in the tournament? Like, what do you see? Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four? Make a projection. I'm putting you on the spot right now. Where are the Florida Gators gonna finish this year? Okay, okay, true, true. Mhm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I definitely. One thing. My bad, brother. One thing I also didn't expect. Not that we're gonna spend too much time on the basketball team. Let's be honest. Uh, One thing I didn't expect is we did lose an offensive line coach, but it wasn't the offensive line coach that I thought we would lose.
Yeah.
Uh, Darnell Stapleton
Hmm.
being hired by the Washington Commanders. He's already in Washington. He's gone. We're down to Rob Sell as an offensive lineman with one open position. What do you think we're gonna do with that, Marquise? We have one more on-field coaching position. I know we got 1,016 analysts and graduate assistants and all that, but you only get 10 that
Yeah.
could be on the field. Right now we have 9. Do you think we're gonna fill that spot with an offensive coordinator or another offensive line coach? What do you think?
I think it'll be I think it'll be a situation where it's being filled with an offensive like lineman coach
Mm,
because I feel like and we discussed this a lot. I feel like that's the area to where we can really utilize the most help at. Not saying that not saying that we're gonna be weak in that area, but at the
mhm.
same time, it's just like when your offensive line is good, that makes the world a difference.
Right.
No matter how good your team is. So I feel that he'll focus more so on the offensive line
Mhm.
to make sure because like as you've seen throughout the season, we had really good runs. Like when our offensive line was healthy, we were
Yeah.
pretty good. But at the same time, it's like the majority of the time those kids couldn't stay on the field. So if it's a situation where they can stay on the field, that make all the difference in the world. But
Yeah.
like that plays into strength and conditioning, and
Yeah.
also like what the offensive line coaches are actually doing.
I agree. I've been really hard on Rob Sale since we started this show, and honestly, we're all about good energy. So I'm gonna try to back off a little bit on Rob Sale. He's our offensive line coach.
Yeah,
He's somebody Billy believes in, so it's somebody I believe in.
yeah,
I apologize, Rob Sale, because I really think you could have went to the NFL and you could have got other opportunities, and you decided to prove to myself and others that you was brought to UF for a reason.
yeah,
Now you actually got to do it now. I respect the simple fact that Darnell Stapleton moved up instead of laterally.
hmm,
Um, I appreciate him in the time that he spent at Gainesville. We could never tell honestly who was the problem, or who was the issue, or even if coaching was the issue. Like you brought up, strength and conditioning has a lot to do with inside the trenches.
yeah,
When it comes to skilled players, honestly, a lot of them don't even lift weights, man. I guess it's really rare to see them boys actually doing the work that the trenches does or the
yeah,
linebacker does. Um, what you have to understand when it, it it's hard for me to even say. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to be nice, Rob. I'm trying to find an excuse, but it really ain't no excuses. Our linemen did not run out of. I don't feel they got tired, but they did get bullied.
yeah,
They did get bullied. They got pushed around. Now we are obviously blaming our strength and conditioning coach. We let him go, or no, we didn't let him go. We retitled him
yeah,
and put him in another position somewhere. We don't know exactly what he does now, but in my opinion, I just think he's gonna replace. What I think he's gonna do is get another offensive line coach.
yeah.
What I think he should do, um, a lot of people don't speak about this coach, which is Ryan O'Hara.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Ryan O'Hara should get promoted to an on-field quarterback coach. Allow him to coach the quarterbacks like Billy does.
yeah. Hmm.
Allow him to be with the quarterbacks the whole game. And Billy, you focus on calling the plays. Like your only job is to figure out what plays is working, what plays is not on offense and defense. It
Yeah,
allows you to coach the whole team instead of being with. If people don't know, as soon as the series is over, the quarterback goes straight to Billy.
yeah,
Billy's is sitting there talking to the quarterback the whole time, trying to figure out what's going on. Quarterback now might even have been an issue. Could have been the old lineman missed an assignment, wide receiver running the wrong route. He don't have time to do that because he's too focused on the quarterback on what he's seeing.
yeah,
My opinion, I think he should promote Ryan O'Hara. give him more responsibilities, even help him. I mean, even allow him to be in the play call. Because if people don't notice, our best recruiter on the team is Ryan O'Hara.
Yeah.
When it comes to Graham Mertz, Billy didn't get Graham Mertz. Ryan O'Hara did. When it comes to DJ Lagway, that was Ryan O'Hara. Billy sealed the deal. But if you go back and look at every quote and every time we interview Lagway, oh man, Ryan O'Hara is one of a kind. Oh man, he's a coach that nobody knows. He's the best quarterback coach in the league. He didn't say Billy. He said Ryan O'Hara is the best quarterback coach in the country. And if you
Yeah.
listen to the new quarterbacks that were recruited, who they bring up? Ryan O'Hara.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, when it comes to personality and them personally get to know people, the players are really close to Ryan O'Hara. They respect him and the way he carries himself. So in my
Yeah.
opinion, I think that we should promote him and then hire an offensive line analyst and put him in the position that Ryan was in.
Mm.
And that's how I think it should be him. I don't see it actually happening.
That
What are you
that that
thinking?
that actually be a good idea, bro. Cause you know when you have somebody that's good on staff like
Mm,
that, you have to promote them, bro. Cause
got to
like
promote him, but you don't get nobody to come there, man.
yeah, cause like even still, and you know we talk about this a lot, but like even still, like with Nick Saban, like Nick Saban had Kirby Smart as the offensive coordinator
Yeah,
because and you know like 10 years later you see why because like you know it's a certain level that he was on that the others weren't and
he was a
not
graduate assistant, brother. That's crazy. He started as a graduate assistant.
yeah
Him and Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning, that's an even more incredible story because he was just an analyst, like you know what I mean, straight out of college. Like
hmm
Georgia got this guy straight out the. As soon as he was done with football, they hired him.
yeah
He went from analyst to graduate assistant, from graduate assistant to assistant defensive secondary coach, to finally co-defensive coordinator to head coach.
yeah
Man, do you talking about all Kirby Smart does? All he does is hire coaches that he knows gonna become head coaches later.
yeah
Man, when a guy Will Muschamp, the year he got fired, and hired him as a defensive analyst, knowing soon as I lose my defensive coordinator to anybody, I'm just gonna move Will Muschamp. I don't even gotta go nowhere and hire nobody. He thinks two steps ahead, other than any other. No other coach does that. MG.
cause like you could
Nick Saban
you
did.
you can look at that 2015 Alabama team
Yeah,
like look at how many head coaches came from that one team
that one team, man.
and it's just like crazy but like that's exactly what I tell people about Billy. That's why I like that we have him there because
Mm,
you got a disciple of Nick Saban. So like if you were under this guy, a lot of that stuff will rub off on you.
yeah,
So like bringing Brandon Spikesdale was an amazing like move that
yeah.
I don't know why other people didn't think of before like bringing Will Harris down you know
Yeah.
like a lot of, like putting the pieces
Emmitt
in
Smith.
yeah putting the pieces in place like I got guys who are proven at a certain level that'll help get me there because like at the end of the day it's kind of sort of it's kind of sort of like I told a cousin of mine at the end of the day no matter how much I know when it comes to sports I am like Anthony Brown Casey brother
Mm,
his brother plays in the NBA or whatever
Yeah,
For the G League. And the way I see it is, I guess the same way that Billy's doing it. No matter how much I know in basketball, I'm always refer to Amp's brother because he
yeah,
plays in the NBA.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how much I know, it's a certain level that I don't know because I didn't play. And like Billy is bringing guys in that Brandon Spikes played at an extremely high level with New England. When New England was in their prime,
yeah.
it was like he was
Stick
the
around,
star. Yeah, he was a bad boy in Gainesville. Like you bring in Will Harris, who proved on like who's worked with Derwin James and Asante
yeah.
Samuel Jr. Like those kind of kids. Like you bring in people like that, bro, to that are smarter than you when it comes to certain stuff because like they may not be able to be a head coach, but
Mm.
ain't no way in hell you gonna sit here and tell me that you know more about the linebacker position than Brandon Spikes.
Or Mike Peterson,
So
Mr. All American,
yeah,
NFL All Pro,
yeah,
Pro Bowl. I mean, like, what more can you get from that position than the guy that's coaching?
yeah,
You know, in my opinion, like I said, I believe in Billy.
yeah.
I think Billy gonna show this year, man. Billy gonna show people exactly what um, he came here to do. Now, the one thing that he does have an issue with is coaches leaving. We just lost our strength and conditioning coach to Boston College.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the University of Boston College. Uh, if people don't understand it, I was pissed off. Excuse my language. I was upset when I heard about us losing our strength and conditioning coach to Boston College. Until I remember they hired Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
The strength and conditioning coach that we got, um, he has been with Bill O'Brien for over 12 years now.
Mm-hmm.
This was last year was the first year he did not work with Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
When Bill O'Brien was a head coach the first time he worked with him, when Bill O'Brien went back to college, he took him. Now that Bill O'Brien went to NFL was the first year that they didn't work together, which is last year.
Yeah.
Uh, Bill O'Brien gets hired by the University of Boston College. What does he do? He hires the strength and conditioning coach back. Fortunately, we had just hired him 3 weeks prior.
Yeah.
So therefore, we lose our coach going into the most pivotal, important time for the football team all year.
Mm-hmm.
And I play football. People don't understand. The product is it's just like making music.
Yeah.
Okay, when you listen to an album, that's the finished product. That is the very finished product. You guys, the most important part of that album is the nights when you stand up writing it, when you're frustrated because it doesn't sound like you want it to sound, so you do it, redo the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with football. If you ain't working out, if you ain't learning repetition, if you ain't destroying your body right now, you can't do it 6 months from now.
Yeah.
There is no learning this or learning that. The summer is the most important time in football. That's when you learn your identity. You learn your identity of your team. You learn who the leaders are. You learn how far you can push each individual.
Yeah.
And when you do push, though, you find people. Along those painful days or those painful nights of tour days, you become brothers. Because if I'm running, I'm throwing up, and I'm about to die. And the guy next to me is running, throwing up, about to die. But he's grabbing my arm like, "Come on, brother, we got one more. We got one more." I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab my brother that's behind me and do the same thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like that loss is really huge. I feel like we have somebody in house that the players love, so that was a good backup plan. But I
Mm-hmm.
really feel like Philly needs to get someone in quickly. What do you think?
I agree, bro. Cause like at this point, you can't go into year three
Mm,
considering the expectations you've had and how you performed. You can't go into year three understaffed and underprepared
yeah,
because like the
no excuses.
fans,
No,
yeah, the fans, the media,
they don't
they
want to
they
hear.
they they gonna bury you. So like if 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 you need anything, no matter what it is,
We
you
spend
get
the money.
yeah you get it because like and I'm pretty sure he understands that because like
I think he does. I think he
yeah
does.
because
I
because
do.
because because like we're you the 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 things is when you got there it was high expectations because of your track record where you come from what you did.
Yeah.
You haven't had a winning season since you've gotten here.
Man.
Even though you were left with Mullins leftovers, like you haven't had a winning season since you got here. You've had
Fact.
you had great recruiting classes. Like
Mm-hmm.
we've always been in the top 15 in recruiting. You've had great
Yeah.
recruiting classes, and also um, this is probably your best class yet. So it's no excuses going into this year. At least get to a bowl game. But like
Oh
but
yeah.
like with those expectations, all your ducks got to be in a row because like even though we're getting better, Alabama, well not Alabama, but
Everybody
Georgia getting better, Tennessee getting better, Ole Miss, like these like
That
like
schedule, man.
bruh, did you hear about our schedule? Did
Oh
no
yeah.
no. Listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Uh huh.
I think it's nine. It's either 7 to 9.
Uh huh.
7 to 9 of the teams that we play,
Top
they had
25.
no. They had an average. They had an average win total of 8.5. Is you say like that's the highest for any schedule that's ever been like in the history of college football.
And I
Like
think we. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like last year, I was not confident in our team. I was not confident. I honestly didn't. I said whatever happens, happens. Me and you both spoke about this
yeah,
throughout the season. We both was not every game. We were both like, we win or lose. It is what it is. We know what this team is.
yeah,
Like DJ we coming. We would say
yeah.
this every like it is what it is. DJ
Every week, every weekend.
me and you would be like, dang, they actually made the game close. We was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
man, man, they actually won MG.
I
Yeah,
can't
Q.
I can't believe we beat Tennessee.
Yeah, like we honest. We're honest fans, man. That's why like I love doing this podcast because we're honest and real fans.
Yeah,
But we also have belief in Billy. And
yeah.
I believe in Billy. Um oh man. Oh man. Because man, I don't have any proof to back this up what I'm about to say, so I know the fans are gonna come at me and kill me. But listen, guys, this is gonna be a 9-3 or 8-4 season. We will not lose more than 4 games this year. And I know you guys think I'm crazy. I know you guys listen here, man.
I believe you.
Listen, brother. One thing about old laid back Billy, oh, ain't nothing getting to me, ain't nothing. Listen, man, all that go out the window when your job on the line. All y'all
Facts.
about to see the real Billy at the press conferences, after the press conferences. Y'all about to see the real, all that, mister. I want everybody to like me and I want everybody to love me. Nah. Y'all about to see, listen, y'all about to see the Billy that remember every last one of y'all. Hey, you remember you said that? Remember Deion Sanders when he was saying, "Oh, do you believe?" He was calling out all those reporters. Billy ain't gonna be that bad, but he's just gonna give you that look. He gonna give you them little smart comment. Hey man, defense played pretty well, didn't they? I didn't think they were gonna play good this year. I mean, what did you guys think? What did you guys? I mean, did you think I called a pretty good game? We scored
Yeah,
42 points. I mean,
bro.
I think I called the plays. I mean,
It's gonna
you
be
gonna
different.
the Nick Saban ability gonna come out.
Like, like,
Come
like,
out. We need some emotion, Billy. Please. Some
cause,
emotion.
like my one of my homies from Jacksonville, he told me the only games he sees us losing is Georgia, LSU, and probably he said Georgia, LSU, and Texas. He said those are the only three that we'll probably lose.
We will not. Okay, we will lose to Texas. We will lose to Georgia, correct? Now, that third game is the one that I've been having trouble with. Because we
Mm-hmm.
will lose no home games this year.
No,
We
we
will
yeah,
lose one away. Listen, we ain't losing no home games this year. That's what
we
I'm trying to tell you. Now, that
yeah
other
yeah
game
we,
is
we,
away
we played great at home last year.
last year. And I can't find that third loss. Do we play at LSU?
We play okay. This is how it's looking. We play at home against Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna mention Sanford. Home against Texas A&M.
3-0,
Away away against Mississippi State.
4-0,
We we play at home against UCF, but that's practically a neutral
5-0,
game. That's practically a neutral game. We play at Tennessee.
6-0.
We play.
Tennessee's gonna be so overrated. Keep going.
This is going to be a difference. We play at home against Kentucky.
Oh, we're gonna win that. We was gonna win that anyway. Them boys, listen. The team
Can,
we finally got talent that remember the losses. See, when we had Trey Dean them and all them boys, when you trash, it does not matter you mad that you lost. When you trash, we have talent on the team and they pissed off that they lost. Go look, bro. We have 5 all SEC freshmen.
yeah,
5. People don't understand. All of them came back. All of them. And then we added to that in the portal. People don't understand, too. You know the last time we had 5 all SEC freshmen? 2008,
yeah.
2006,
The 06.
2006, I was oh 06, when it was Tebow, Brandon Spikes, Brandon James made all SEC. People don't even remember that. Freshman year. For punt return this, punt return that, kick
Yeah,
return this.
yeah, it was nice.
We knew what we had when Tebow won Heisman as a freaking sophomore. We lost 4 games.
Yeah,
And we knew what we had. Listen to me,
yeah,
man. People don't understand. You better get Florida now. Cause when DJ, we ain't putting all this pressure on DJ Lagway. People don't understand. DJ Lagway is him, one, but it's the team that we gonna have built around him when it's
yeah.
his turn.
Facts.
Bill know what he's doing. He's a genius, dude. Like you can build for this year, you can build for last year, but he's building for when we have that star quarterback. He's gonna have Eugene Wilson will be all SEC by the time Lagway is playing.
Yeah,
All right, can do the same thing,
and he'll be a junior.
and
Eugene
he'll be a
Wilson. Eugene Wilson will be a junior by the time like Lagway is the starter,
MG.
like the undeniable
MG.
starter.
How raw will our defense be when DJ Lagway is a sophomore? When we take that step this year, and then all them sophomores come back to be juniors.
Yeah,
Imagine when seriously and Jordan Castile and Brian Thornton and all them boys from the D line All of them juniors now.
Yeah.
Imagine how nasty this team gonna be by that time, brother. 2 years from now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Give Philly this year, which y'all gonna see. We're gonna win 8 to 9 games. And when DJ Ladway comes, it's playoffs, it's sophomore and junior year. Y'all only getting 2 years of him. I just want to let y'all know that now. You only getting 2 years of DJ Lagway, his sophomore year and his junior year. You will not see DJ Lagway his senior year. Get that out your head. Bruh, he is Trevor Lawrence, but he better.
So you think he won't
Trevor
come back
Lawrence
his
started
senior year?
freshman year.
You,
No.
I don't
Are
know,
you
man.
crazy?
I don't know, man.
Anthony Henderson left. Anthony. Okay, name a quarter. Okay, he will be. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. He will be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL draft one day.
Yeah,
He will be a top 10 pick, correct?
yeah. That's what I push. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
Name the last top three quarterbacks that was a senior.
Andrew Luck.
That was like 15 years ago, Quee. That was 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, you
Come
you
about the
saying that
past. I'm talking about
you saying
since
a recent
NIL.
history.
Yeah, listen. Name the last five drafts where a quarterback was a senior. Number one pick.
Yeah,
You can't.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. And he's that. If he's the number one pick, he's not coming back his senior year. He's not. Caleb Williams didn't. CJ Stroud wasn't even the number one pick. He didn't.
Yeah,
Every quarterback from Ohio State didn't. I don't even need to go through all of them. Every quarterback from Ohio State didn't. I'm trying to remember. Baker Mayfield was a junior.
yeah,
That's going way, way back. He was a junior. The only
so
senior is Andrew Luck, and
so
that was the worst decision he ever made. I think he was a junior, wasn't he?
he was. I think Andrew Luck was a red shirt junior, but he was
Okay,
like
red shirt junior.
yeah, he like technically a senior. 'Cause I think his freshman year they red shirted him because
Mark Sanchez was a sophomore when he left. A red shirt sophomore. Only
yeah,
started 1 year.
yeah.
I can't think of the last senior quarterback drafted. Patrick Mahomes.
No, Patrick was a junior.
He was a junior. I still can't think of that. Then
Mm,
there's none that stayed their senior year. Quinn Ewers would be the first one that ever came back for his senior year.
yeah,
And Sanders. Shamar Sanders will be a senior. He will be drafted top three. Yeah, no. He's a junior, right? He's
I
gonna be a
think
red shirt junior.
yeah, I think Shador is a junior. Hold on, let me see.
That's crazy. We still ain't gonna have a senior being the top pick.
Yeah, yeah,
Caleb
yeah,
Williams, Jr.
yeah. He's a junior. He's a junior.
Yeah, yeah. I can't think of any quarterbacks that came out. If you're a senior and you come out as a quarterback, they see that as like a strike against you. Like what took you so long? And running backs are kind of similar. You kind of want to get to your second contract. So if you're really good, you try to get out of there as fast as possible.
Yeah,
Because your career don't. It's like 8 to 10 years when it comes to running back. Even if you're like top tier.
yeah,
Uh, in my opinion, like I said, I think DJ Lagway's him, man, and
yeah. I do too.
I think that he got 2 years. He really got three now. And what I mean by that is freshman, you're gonna see him a little bit, but you get 2 full seasons of DJ only.
I just him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And
The
Eugene, y'all got this year, next year, and he gone.
the only way we'll probably the only way we'll probably see 3 4 years. That's if Mertz get hurt.
Yeah, that's it.
Cause like if Mertz get hurt, and DJ comes in, I don't think Mertz getting his job back.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to remember that quarterback.
So
It's so sad, man, because Chris Lee did not come in as the starter, dog. He
it, it,
it
it,
was somebody he took it from.
no, like the most recent was that I can remember is Ohio State when I think it was JT Barry got hurt and Cardell Jones went in
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Cardell
he
though
did,
was like a sophomore or a junior though, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
I'm
But
talking about straight
freshman,
Chris Lee started as a freshman and played the whole season as a freshman.
yeah.
But when Chris Lee came in, that first game he didn't start. It was somebody else. He was named the starter. This is what happened. Chris Lee was not named the starter. The first game of the week, the first game of the year, some quarterback got hurt in practice.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt. Chris Lee started that first game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody ever heard from that player again. Chris Lee started every single game after that.
Hold,
Until
hold,
somebody named Tim Tebow came, and he still started, and Tim Tebow came in fourth down. I
hold
just
on.
can't remember who was that quarterback that got hurt, man.
Because
Chris Lee was a freshman.
it
Was
was
it just
it, it it was right after I want to say that it was Shane Matthews,
okay?
but I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm looking it up now
Huh.
because you got me curious. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember, like I said,
Ingle Martin.
that's who it was. Ingle Martin was supposed to be the quarterback. Ingle Martin was a freaking 4 or 5 star, dude. Go
Yeah.
look it up. Ingle Martin was like a 4 or 5 star. He was supposed to be the future of the Gators. I remember now with that weird behind first name.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him going in, supposed to be the future of blah blah blah. He was like a junior or some. I can't even remember. He was a junior,
I
I think.
I
He was an
think
up guy.
hold on. It
He
says
waited his
here
turn. He waited his turn,
he was basically a junior of
and
a
he
red,
waited his turn.
he was a red shirt sophomore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he was supposed to be the starting quarterback, and then he get hurt in practice, and Chris Lick ain't. I mean, he never gave that man his job back.
I
That's a story I'll never forget because I was like, "There's a freshman quarterback going to be starting for us." Like I'm young, and I remember my uncle complaining about it. Yeah, this little light skinned boy, little light skinned boy with blue eyes. We ain't even he ain't even one of us. Them great. I just remember complaining, boy. Like, and I just remember, like, bro, I remember the first time I watched this guy. I just remember him playing against Tennessee, man.
hmm
And when bro, he was a freshman. I was like, that's the prettiest throw I've ever seen in my life. The way he threw his spirals, dog. The way he threw the ball was like just purity, like. And he was a midget. He was a
Yeah.
short quarterback. But he was just very prototypical. Only thing I didn't like about Chris Lee, he was the softest quarterback we ever had. We ever had playing against. He's the best passer now, but you are the softest quarterback we ever played. Man, it would be fourth and inches. This man would slide right before the first down, so he wouldn't get hit, and turn the ball over on down. I remember Steve Spurrier used to yank him, bro, like scream. That was it Steve Spurrier or was it
It was
Urban Meyer?
no,
Urban
it
Meyer.
was no, it was Ron Zook, then it was Urban
Runs
Meyer.
up. Runs up used to snap on it, bro, for sliding. Like I remember that. My uncle used to say, "Boy, he's so, he's so." But yeah, man, Chris Lee. I just had to bring that story up because I remember, like, I feel like DJ Lagway was way ahead of Chris Lee, way ahead of Chris Lee. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Graham Mertz get hurt, which I hope he don't, man, because Graham Mertz gonna have an All SEC type of year this year.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
out.
he he
Tell you,
he he,
he's
he,
gonna be
he
the best quarterback. Watch.
Graham Mertz exceeded all of my expectations.
He will be all SEC second team this year.
I ain't gonna lie.
Carson Beck will be the only one that's ahead of him. Not the quarterback at Ole Miss, not none of these other quarterbacks that don't came in from the transfer portal. Graham Mertz will be all SEC second team, and the only reason he'll be second team because we run the ball more than Georgia. That's the
Yeah,
only reason. Trust me, he will have that type of year this year. But, buddy, if you get hurt, you ain't seeing the field again. You ain't seeing the field again. Because the minute DJ Lagway touch that field and get benched again, he leaving. I'm just keeping it 100. That's the way it is now. That's the way
yeah.
it is. Okay, if Mert start the first game, we beat Miami, we beat Sanford. I think the third game is Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas
He
A&M.
get hurt during Texas A&M. DJ Lagway come in the second quarter, lead us to a victory. He ain't getting his job back.
And and
He ain't
Billy
getting
will
his
be
job back.
and Billy will be a fool to give him his job back.
If we go beat Texas A&M with a freshman quarterback, I don't care how many games we win the rest of the year. Billy, if he start, you got your job. I'm just saying, if DJ start,
Yeah,
it does not matter how many games we win, Billy. That's how crazy the fans are. That's how bad they want him to start, buddy. I'm
yeah,
telling you, if we can win 7 games next year, 7. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's the biggest difference. We can win 6 or 7 at DJ Lagway as a starting quarterback, and them boys will say we back. Oh, we coming. We coming, boy. That was
I
just a
will.
freshman quarterback.
I will.
If
That's what I'll be
if
pushing.
Mertz goes 7-5, Billy Napier would get fired.
Yeah,
If DJ Lagway goes 7-5, Billy might get an extension.
yeah, yeah,
That is the difference between wanting to see Lagway, but it's crazy. This NI world is crazy. NIL world is crazy.
yeah,
But you got to understand, Billy, when you ain't winning, you got to sell hope.
yeah,
You got to sell hope. And right now, you telling me when Grandma's playing, this the best it get. That's putting a lot of pressure on Mercer, boy. Remember when you went out that last game, and then we had to play? I don't forget what the dude named Brown, Max Brown, that quarterback.
Max Brown. Yeah,
Let me tell you, Mertz, you would have been transferring if that was DJ Lagway. You would have been transferring, buddy. Trust me. The one
at,
DJ would have touched the field for the bowl game is his team for the rest of his career.
at 17 years old. We ain't talking about no. We ain't talking about no freshman like right now. We're talking about him at 17, about to be
15.
18, about to be 18 years
You
old.
would have been transferring, or Billy would have been finding another job. Let Billy
Like,
know, oh, we're
cause,
gonna still go with Graham Mertz and let Billy. And we're gonna let Lagway transfer. We're gonna go with what we got.
cause,
They're gonna
cause,
call
cause,
him in that office.
like, truth be told, Lagway his senior year in high school was better than Max Brown as a sophomore.
Max Brown was a great, develop, and he was great for what we brought him in to be. But we never thought he would actually see a snap in the swamp. So he was just a body.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to actually play. The biggest disappointment was what's the quarterback that we brought from Ohio? Miller.
Oh yeah. I didn't.
Man, how come Miller got a scholarship?
I really didn't expect for him to be that much. I didn't see what people saw in him. Honestly,
Me either.
I thought he was garbage because like
Man,
CJ Stroud ain't there. What? Nah, he was there with CJ Stroud. But like you come from a place like Ohio State and you are put like you like the third or fourth quarterback on the depth chart.
yeah,
that's it. That says a lot about you. Cause like I watched I watched a lot of his tape and nothing he did like it didn't jump off my screen. It like the very first time I saw Lagway, like a year or two ago, like two
Mm,
years ago, the very first time I saw this kid, he jumped off my like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get behind this guy. He's our guy.
mm,
But like with Miller, it was just like okay,
trash.
cause
Um, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You keep
no no
going,
no
brother.
no cause
Um,
like
go ahead.
yeah yeah go go.
You can finish, brother. I'm sorry.
But like basically it was and that's the thing, bro. Like
Miller,
we Lagway is a difference maker, bro.
I agree.
Like
What they named the special teams, MG?
uh
What we call a special team game changers or whatever it's called. I
yeah
think
yeah yeah
that's what the hell. I mean, ooh, excuse my language. I'm sorry, man. I get excited talking about DJ. That's what DJ Lagway is. Game
facts.
changer. You need to take that special team word away and give it to DJ and give him whatever number he wants. I know we all giving praise to this guy. I know y'all are tired of us giving praise to a freshman who has not played yet. Okay. I usually don't do this.
It's
I
different.
usually don't do this. I usually don't. Okay, listen, guys. Sometimes there's quarterbacks and there's good quarterbacks, and then sometimes there's Andrew Luck. Sometimes there's Peyton Manning. Sometimes there I can keep going back even further back to my favorite quarterback of all time, John Elway, Steve Youngs. You just know. Brett Favre. You just I mean like
Like
it's
like
certain quarterbacks that you just know that they have this it factor.
for
And the one
for
thing I want to say before I let you finish, Jim, I'm sorry.
no,
I wanted to say this about DJ Lagway, and I'm gonna stop talking about it. And I know they tired of it. Uh, One thing about DJ Lagway, MG said he's seen it off rip from DJ Lagway. I'll say it was a little different from me. Um, DJ Lagway committed in 2022, December 7th on my birthday. Um, which was the only reason I went and looked him up, to be honest, is at the time he was not rated as high as he is rated now.
yeah
Uh, he was like number 50 something player, 100.
he
He was like number three quarterback, four quarterback.
he he
Um,
he he
and
he
I just
he,
went back and
he
I went
was
and watched him. Right? I'm sorry, MG.
he
I
was
went back and I watched him that time. Go ahead, MG. What you saying?
oh my fault, but he was 54th when he committed to us.
Oh, okay. So he was 54th overall, and I went and watched him. And one thing about me and MG, we love watching tape. We love watching film. It's not a job to us. It's fun
Yeah
because you get to see, you know what I'm saying, his good things and his bad things. And one thing about me and MG, yes, it's all good highlights. But even through the good highlights, you can see someone mechanically doing things wrong, making a wrong read, making a harder throw that he had to make, things like that. You know, how fast can he make a, blah, blah, blah. So when I first watched him, which is his sophomore, junior tape,
hmm
he threw a lot of bombs, threw a lot of long passes. When I see that, I get a little nervous when it comes to quarterback. If their film is full of long balls, and things of that such, that gets me nervous because it's not going to be like that in college.
yeah
It's not gonna. You're not gonna have that space and that wide open wide receiver like you do in high school because he's taller and faster and all that. And I would watch him only go to his first read every time. He
hmm
would know who to go to every time. So I was a little worried about it. And I was like, and he was chubby. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He was big. He was kind of
yeah
a big guy. I was like, boy, he might be a little overweight when he come to college. Because he's already too big,
yeah
right? This is how I know, and this is how I believe. This is why I talk so much about. DJ Lagway gonna be top 3 pick, this and this. Man, Billy Napier. I'm sorry, Billy, I gotta dry stitch on you real quick if people don't know this. All right. I know this. I know you had to do this because I watched the film from junior year to senior year. So I know you did this. You and Ryan O'Hara did this. All
Yeah,
right. You watched the junior film and you watched the senior film, correct? Brother,
yeah,
this man is playing like a college quarterback now. Okay.
yeah,
He should not be able to pre-play, read the defense after the snap. He's reading the defense again, and you can see him go 1, 2, throw the ball. First read, second read, get rid of it. First read, second read, get rid of it. Now, instead of these deep bomb, 5 yard quick slant, boom, comeback route, boom, to the running back. I'm like, dang, now he throwing screens. Y'all ain't throw no screens last year. I'm watching the offensive plays that he's running now,
yeah,
and it's Billy's offense. It's Billy Napier offense. And I'm watching his plays. I'm like, well, he was throwing all these bombs. Now it's more of 15-yard slants and the wide receiver do the work after. Now it's 15 in and out and come back. It's like I'm watching and I'm like, hold on, man, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ain't no high school coach in the world can take a quarterback who footwork was horrible.
yeah.
Horrible. This man footwork looked like AR.
Mm.
No. I'm looking at it, I'm sitting here like, oh man, Billy, you've been cheating for a year now. Billy, I'm telling you, man, Billy has had that kid practicing with us. Whatever coaches we use for the quarterback, that is what DJ Lagway has had for a year. I don't know if that's legal. I really don't care. I think Billy said, you know what? Georgia, you want to move your quarterback to Georgia? I know what you're doing, Kirby Smart. You trying to let him learn the playbook and all that, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do one more than that. We're gonna pay for this man to come to every day practice, every game. You finna see the game plans, you finna pay. Well, DJ Lagway visiting again. DJ Lagway visiting again. You ain't tired of coming, DJ Lagway? No, I ain't tired of coming.
But you can say, but
All
you can say, but
hold
you
on, MG. You
can,
go from 15 interceptions, you barely threw 3,000 yards the year before. All right, you rushed for only like 400 yards the year before. This man went from that to 60 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, almost 1,000 yards rushing. Player of the year, took the team to the game before the state championship when your team has never had a winning record. Let me repeat this again for the people. The high school that he went to, the high school that he went to has never had a winning effing record. He went undefeated with the same team. Y'all can't tell me we ain't been cheating. You don't, man. Come on, man. You didn't go from above average quarterback to a quarterback that's looking like he should have been in college, bro. MD, be honest. He does not look like no high school quarterback. Man, I'm gonna tell you about the quarterback coach that he got. He loved to take the credit. Oh yeah, we worked on this and we worked on. You've been working with that man for 3 years. The minute that he commit to Florida, he reading defense, bro. MT, go watch his interview from when he committed,
yeah,
right? And at the Elite 11, he went to Elite 11 that fall, I think.
yeah,
Uh, and he talking about just coming out, having fun, blah 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 blah. Go back to the last Elite 11. Yeah, I'm just watching as the safety come down on cover three, and usually with a cover two, they scale over, and you have left to right. But then you have to read at the the man linebacker. I have to read, and it's just nice to come out here and see everywhere that everybody think like I think, and you're on the right track. I'm like, man, what? Ain't no high school coach. I played football, MG.
yeah. I know.
Ain't no high school coach know about that. Listen, I was the nerd of the team. Listen, y'all, I wasn't a star. I didn't play a lot. I was in the analytics. I knew every play that was coming and every play that was going to go in. I'm 5'5", buddy, and nothing I could do about it. When it comes to this brain, dude, don't nobody know football terminology like you. So
Yeah,
therefore, brother, I know a kid who should not know this terminology. You're 17. I'm gonna tell you, Archer Manning don't know how to read a defense.
yeah.
His uncle is Peyton Manning.
He got two Hall of Fame uncles.
Thank you. We've been cheating. Ryan O'Hara has been with DJ Ladway for the past 2 years, and I'm telling you right now. All I got to say is, Billy, thank you. If you ain't cheating, you ain't.
But you can
All I
say
got to say about
but you can say the same thing for Miles Graham. Like Miles
oh, we
Graham
were
can't.
cheating for him too. That's
Yeah,
why
he
we
can.
moved him to Gainesville.
Yeah, and
He
and and
cheated.
and and,
But
and,
man, we
and
got to do it, bro.
and also to give like credit to what you were
Oh, and
saying about.
NCAA, I'm playing about the cheat thing. I'm sorry, MG, because y'all, I'm playing.
Yeah,
Because y'all already investigating this. Y'all already messing with it. Leave us alone. We do 5 and 7. Don't pick on somebody winning.
but like you were saying about somebody that jumped off your screen when you knew. That's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like Lamar Jackson. Like I think we
Bad,
discussed. I think we discussed this about him coming to Tampa, about how we wanted him in Tampa, and and
bad.
so- and somebody asked me how
Boy,
did.
that Lewis,
Yeah, and somebody asked me how did I know. I was like, well, he gonna be the best quarterback in this draft.
not even
And,
close.
and somebody asked me how did I know, and I was just like, all
Look,
you have
look
to
at it.
do is look. No, I was like, all you have to do is look at one game. Look at how he did Florida State his sophomore year.
Yep.
What when they won like 62-10. It it
That's how I felt about what's his name that played with the Bears, MG?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. This is how I knew CJ Sprout. CJ Sprout was gonna be the best quarterback in the draft. And this is how I knew when I watched him, say his name one more time, I'm sorry, brother. The one for the Bears.
Justin Fields.
Okay, Justin Fields. Justin Fields tricked me. I really thought that Justin Fields was gonna be um one of those cornerbacks that come in and automatically be NFL ready because of the offense that he came from. Ryan Day has a pro offense. To be honest with you, he has to read. You have to read the defense. You have to blah blah. He has a really good pro style offense. It's just
Hmm.
out of shotgun a
Yeah.
lot. When I knew CJ Stroud was gonna be all pro type of quarterback, watching the Georgia game. It only took one game. It only took one game. When I say the defense, Kirby Smart was MG. If they don't know football talk, but this man was running a 3-4 set, right? But the creeper, he would have the Sam linebacker come up, have the safety 5 yards back, right?
Hmm.
And in together they would back up. They would, as the quarterback get ready to snap, the safety and the linebacker go full speed. One goes backward, one goes forward. So when you think the linebacker is blitzing because he's leaning forward, you have a
Yeah.
linebacker now going to cover as soon as you say hike and the safety coming full effing speed. Offensive line has no way to adjust. You can't expect the left tackle who looks up and say, okay, I got a man that's shading over me. I got a linebacker that's coming in through gap. Okay. One, the linebacker can back up, then I still got the guy that shade me. If the linebacker come, I got the linebacker. You want this man to have to think about the D safety too? He can't do all of that. I mean, like, you only got two things you could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard for offensive lineman. People don't realize that. So it's a lot of guessing and being prepared for two things at one time, at all times.
Hmm.
CJ Sprout is even worse. Because you're watching the safeties. That's your job is to watch the safeties. People don't know that. You watch what's the pre-play. If they line up too high, that's usually either cover 4 or cover 2. If they
Hmm.
line up with one high, that's usually cover 3. One safety high, one low. Okay, it's not hard. CJ Sprout, man, this man was throwing every defense he known at it. CJ Sprout just hot route, slant, deep bomb. I'm like, man, they can't get to this man. Like he reminded me of Tom Brady back in the day when you were blitzing and you just knew like, I know if I blitz him, he gonna kill me. But I can't just sit here and let the man sit in the pocket all day. Like it's just you're killing yourself either way. And when I watch CJ Sprout, they should have beat Georgia that year.
Yeah,
They they lost 41-38 because of they garbage defense.
yeah, yeah.
But
They were better than Georgia. Yeah,
you just played the top five defense of all time in Georgia and had 400 yards and four touchdowns.
and bro,
And was having playing with them, bro. I mean, playing with them like they corners. They had two first round pick in those corners, right?
yeah,
CJ Sprout made them look like ducks. He took Marvin Harrison from a no name to a number top three pick. People want to talk about no Marvin Harrison before CJ Sprout. He was
that's
a 4-star wide receiver. He wasn't even a 5-star.
yeah, that's a fact.
I
And then
mean, all his wide receivers was not 5 stars.
then with the Texans, bro, he just make it look so easy.
Make it look so easy, bro. But like
It's
I said, they
it
got to
amazes
steal with
me.
that coach. That was the Houston got him.
Yeah,
Got him with that coach because, like I said, like everything that they've been through with the quarterback and all the, I don't even want to get into that on this channel. To deal with that and to draft a quarterback that was better than him,
hmm,
whoever their general manager is, man, clap to him.
yeah.
Respect, respect. Man, we spent a lot of time on that DJ last week, brother. We got one more thing to speak about. I'm so sorry, man.
No,
We
no,
got
no.
one more thing to speak about. And we have to cover this. We have to. Because for the first time since Billy's been here, we got almost a 5-star offensive line commit in the name of Peyton Joseph, 6'4", 305 pounds, the number 5 offensive lineman in the country. And second, my favorite, Tallahassee. He's from Tallahassee, where Florida State recruited him over a year and a half, 2 years. I remember honestly thinking he was a lock for Florida State,
We got two
and
kids from
somehow
Tallahassee.
Billy they just run it out. How do you feel about this big pickup? And
Th-
literally big pickup 6'4", 305
this is our second kid coming from Tallahassee.
from Tallahassee.
I love that.
I love it, brother.
Um,
Mike Norvell can't recruit though, man. We both know that.
yeah, yeah, he's horrible. But yeah, it's a great feeling, bro, to finally get because we was close with the kid that went to Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't say his last name, but I know you're talking about the offensive guard Magaloa
Yeah,
or something like that. Sorry for killing your name, brother, because you're a
yeah,
great player. I see
uh,
you as a person to pick, to be honest with you, coming
yeah.
out. You're going to be a great player. You're going to get destroyed August 31st. But you're a good player. You're a good player.
But like with him, but it's finally it feels good to finally like get one for real
I
because
agree.
we've been so close and like even with this recruiting class like we've been close, but you know we end up losing kids in the end or they go somewhere
Always
else or something like that or whatever. But it's just it feels good to get like one that's actually legit, one that actually like make a difference.
difference, man.
And and I'm sure I feel with the people that know football or whatever, these kids these kids that's coming in, they see it too.
Yeah,
They see that damn, like Florida got some good pieces.
yeah,
Like Ole Miss got some great pieces of like let's go
yeah,
there. Like they like Alabama lost Nick Saban. We got to get up out of here. You
yeah,
know, yeah. Like these kids see that too, man. And then it's just like and it's kind of sort of like I said about last week. I don't want to bring them up again, but we got the black Tim Tebow. When Tim Tebow
Right.
came, when Tim Tebow came, everybody
Better,
else
better
wanted to come.
passer than
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, but when when
talking about the stardom of people wanting to be around him. The people,
yeah,
it's I like how quiet he is. To be honest, I think that he's a uproar guy, and I think he'll get everybody crunk. But I like how Tom Brady ish he is in front of the camera. You could tell he faking it. You could tell he being professional and saying all the right things. But as soon as that camera cut off, he probably turned into James Winston. Give me a W. Give me a W. That don't know how to be professional. That joke was just crazy.
but
But
but but yeah, but yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The
big
offense,
pickup, big pickup, man. We
yeah,
need it.
yeah, and to get, I can't remember the last time we had uh two recruits from the same recruiting class come from Tallahassee. I can't. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember the last time that happened.
No, not really. Jacksonville area is probably our golden spot.
No, no,
Uh,
I understand that, but I'm just saying like
yeah. Oh
particularly
yeah, coming
from
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 Tallahassee,
yeah, yeah,
I think we.
particularly like
Oh man,
like
Seattle Faison, I think from Tallahassee. That's the only play I remember. Seattle
no,
Faison.
yeah, but I'm saying like
I can't remember. Oh
two
yeah, oh
recruits
yeah.
coming in the same recruiting cycle
No,
from
I've never
Tallahassee.
seen it. No, I've
What
never
what
seen it.
while Tallahassee while FSU is actually
Undefeated.
pretty good. I never heard of that before.
Yeah, but they coach can't recruit. But thank God.
Yeah,
Oh man, he's
yeah,
great at the portal, just like Miami coach is really great at the portal. But once the money go away, they're not good at recruiting. They're not really personal. They're not really about. They're more about. They're like the NFL coaches. Like it's what I can do for you and where I can get you. And Billy
yeah,
more of like I see you as family, and that's gonna with the hard work, all that other stuff will come along. That's how I think Billy is. And I think us having this offensive guard is great. I think Peyton
we
is a
got.
great pickup. What's even bigger is he starts for Antoine Hill,
Mm-hmm.
the quarterback that we've been going after for a while. They are teammates, been teammates since freshman year. Don't mean they're a package deal, just mean it helps our chances. He actually knows somebody on the team that's committed.
Yeah.
I honestly I think that the recruiting is getting the uptick, and I really think that we're gonna have the class that we thought we was gonna have this year without DJ Lagway. This will be a top 5 class, but we won't have that quarterback. You guys are gonna see a defensive class that is like nasty. Um, we're all about all the trenches this year. O
Oh, for
line,
sure.
D line. You guys are gonna see us chase a lot of offensive linemen, a lot of defensive linemen. The skill players may be here and there. We're you aren't gonna see 4 wide receivers signed this year. You're gonna see
Mm-hmm.
two top wide receivers only. You're not gonna see 3 tight ends. You're gonna see a top tight end. Like we're only going after the top players, and we're not gonna sign any because
Yeah.
when it comes to the skill players, we're good. Running back, that's where you will see an uptick because next year we will only have 3 running backs on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is senior, besides the 2 freshmen we have and Trayon Webb.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know, one of those freshmen may transfer. So I can see us maybe signing 2 running backs, but one would definitely be a top tier running back. Other than that, man, like I just feel like we're on a good roll. It's still right now it's a dead period. But yet we still bringing in recruits. Billy's doing a great job. Billy's doing what he can. Here is the Billy we
Considering
trust. That's all I got to say.
considering the
Anything
hand
else, say, brother? Because we don't had these people for a while. I apologize, guys. We just love talking Gators.
considering the hand he was dealt, I'm pleased with what I'm seeing. But
I
like
agree.
but like at the end of the day, like this is the year that we need to see like a big jump. That's all like we're
You have
hoping
to.
for. So,
You have to.
I'm happy for the kid that we got yesterday.
Yeah.
And the the one the one thing I love the most is that Billy is keeping Florida talent in Florida.
in Florida.
So that's one of the biggest things I like about him is that he's not letting the Georgias and all these other places get our kids. Like even though they'll go there eventually, like during Mullins' era and some of McElwain's era, like he just let all the Florida talent go. Like Ralph Webb was right there at
Yeah,
G. Like he was right there at GHS. There's no reason he should have went to Vanderbilt when he was right there.
yeah.
So
It don't coincide. That don't make sense at all.
yeah. So like I'm happy that the direction that we're going in is great.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, like with Billy, I think that so most people want us. I just want to touch on this real quick before we get out of here. Most people want him to hire an offensive coordinator. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. People, I don't see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
At the very most, I mean, I see him maybe allowing someone from the staff to call plays, which
Mm-hmm.
meaning Callaway. At most of the time, the tight ends coach is the one who is the pass coordinator, passing
Mm-hmm.
game coordinator as well.
Yeah.
It's either the tight end coach or the wide receivers coach. They're usually in charge of the passing game. Um, so therefore, Billy can give that all to him and you know take on less responsibility. But when it comes to like calling the offensive coordinator, no, it's not gonna happen. One, we have a quarterback that's returning that knows the plays and knows Billy tendencies and knows what he like and don't like. Number two, come on, people. If your job on the line, are you gonna put it into somebody else's hands? If my
True.
job on the line, I'm going out riding with me. I mean, if I call the plays and the ship go down, the ship go down. Somebody else call the plays and the ship go down, that ain't happening. You ain't losing my job for me. I'll lose it. Damn, man, I'm gonna go out swinging. I'm not finna go out calling for help.
Yeah.
Now, next, if we get an 8-4 and whatever, and I still want to relinquish responsibility, then I'll get a high top offense coordinator that has to do better than I did.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, I'm gonna put us back where we need to be because my job on the line.
Yeah.
So, people, you either believe in yourself, and I respect that to the fullest. Like, honestly, I got more respect for him for doing that.
Yeah. I
So,
agree.
if you want to go out doing what you're doing, do it.
I agree.
But like I said, y'all guys, we appreciate you guys coming to Deep in the Swamp, man. We love you guys. We appreciate you tuning in. We finally started our YouTube page. If you guys haven't seen the episode where we have interviewing Shelton of High Top Sports. Great interview, great insight to how he got started on things, and basically how this show is gonna go in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just really appreciate the support that everyone gives us, and we will have more shows, I promise, and better order.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't worry about when we're coming out, and we'll be 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we just appreciate you guys' support, and we would love for obviously more for you to come back every time. Subscribe, share, like, go to our YouTube page, Deep in the Swamp. That's just it, Deep in the Swamp. Type it in. Again, we'd like to thank you, your boy Q and MG. MG, you got anything?
That much just go Gators, man. I would do
We love you, Gator Nation, and as always,